Hi, Deb here, and I'm at the Roy Rogers Museum at Dogwood Pass in Beaver, Ohio. Stay tuned for some Roy and Dale dolls. There they are with Trigger and Buttermilk and Bullet, too. If you ever get a chance to come to this museum, it's worth a trip, especially if you like everything Roy Rogers. It's an Old West town with lots of things to see and some old Western shows. Look at this. And there you go. Toodles. Hi, or should I say howdy. Deb here. And I don't know how this video will be uploaded. I don't know if my editor will work. So if I have an introduction that I filmed at Dogwood Pass, so if it's not on this video, please check it out. I'll upload it separately. Dogwood Pass is a little Old West town. It's recreated. It's in Beaver, Ohio, which is in the southeastern part of Ohio. They have it's privately owned, and they've recreated an Old West town. And in it, they have a Roy Rogers museum. Roy Rogers was from Ohio. He was from Cincinnati. Born Leonard Sly, which is a funny name for the good guy, Sly. But nothing wrong with the name Sly. Please don't take that wrong. Okay, Roy Rogers. There he is. Thank goodness for eBay. This is, I don't know when these dolls were made, but I love them. The color is really good. They're probably made in the 50s, I'm guessing. And I think he's missing his guns. And here's his faithful Palomino Trigger. And Trigger, I think Trigger's supposed to have these long stirrups, but I don't care. I love this Trigger. There he is. Boy, that was some horse. Could dance, could do. My brother told me that Bing Crosby owned Trigger before Roy did, so he was Hollywood royalty, wasn't he? So that's Trigger and Roy. And then I've got the Queen of the West, Dale Evans, and her horse, Buttermilk. So I don't have a hat or gun for her. She just has one gun. I wonder why. And there's Buttermilk. Now, when I was a little kid, cowboys were everything. And my brother and I faithfully watched Roy and Dale in their TV series. I didn't discover till much later that those TV shows were like 10 years old at the time my brother and I were watching them. But it doesn't matter. Cowboy code, it stays the same. And I had a stick horse, and mine was named Buttermilk, and my brother had a stick horse named Trigger. We had the most fun playing cowboys and cowgirl. I don't know if Dale had a hat or not. I'll have to look that up. But there they are, Roy and Dale. Quite a story. Now, I read somewhere that on their first movie together, her horse actually got spooked, and he jumped on Trigger and took off after her and actually literally saved her life. So they made 8 movies together in one year in 1946, I believe. And they were married in 1947. They have quite a story, the children that they raised, and some with special needs. They were good people. There's Roy and Dale. And I also have paper dolls. If I can get them without knocking everything over. So, Roy Rogers' show was on television from 51 to 57. And of course, like I said, my brother and I saw them as reruns. And then, but the really different thing about Roy's Westerns, at least the TV show, they were modern times. So there were cars and Jeeps and televisions and phones and stuff, so it was a little different than the typical Western. Okay, here we go with the paper dolls. I bought them used, so some of them are cut and some are not. I want to be careful because I don't know how old they are, but I know they're old. There they are. There's Roy and Dale as paper dolls. No marks on these either, and I don't have the original packaging. So, and I don't think I'm going to take the clothes out because there's tape here and I'm afraid of messing it up. So there's some of the clothes. Dale Evans was really ahead of her time as far as the characters she played, because she was pretty much independent, and but she was all girl too. She was feminine and independent. You can be both. So there's the paper doll version of Roy and Dale. And my mother would come back and get me from heaven, she's passed, if I did not mention there was a singing cowboy before Roy Rogers. She was always a little irked that Roy was called the king of the cowboys because Gene Autry was first. Even though Roy was around a long time, I don't know, his first movie might have been as a bad guy in a Gene Autry movie. Now, Gene Autry was famous from radio, movies, and then television, and his horse Champion. He made several movies, and both of them have wonderful singing voices. And of course, you probably know him from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. He, when he was going to record it, he didn't want to record it. He didn't think it was that good. But his wife said, no, you have to record Rudolph. And it's one of the most re-recorded songs of all time. He was a good man. Good man. He served in the military. That's what Mom said. He was off serving in the military and Roy Rogers came along and took his crown. But that's not exactly. I think they were both quite good friends, actually. Let's see. Gene served from 42 to 45. And then even after that, he performed in USO shows. He was a good guy. His show was also rerun on TV. And I loved cowboys when I was a kid. You know, I'm all pro-Indian. That's something else about Roy and Gene's movies and shows. I never saw one where they diminished the Native American people. And in fact, elevated them as far as these are not bad guys. So yay them, because not all cowboy movies were like that. And so I love Roy and Gene and Dale. And if you get a chance to see, Dogwood Pass is a very small venue. So, you know, it's not a lot of souvenirs or anything, but yet I think they're working on that. But it's a fun Wild West show, and with horses, it could scare a little kid because there are gunshots and horses running really close to you, but they're very safe and they're very careful with it. It was fun. So anyway, this is the cowboy edition of Deb's Doll Room. Google the cowboy code. I should have written it down, but I didn't. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram because still pictures, excuse me, might be there instead of here because, again, I don't know how I'll be uploading. So hope you enjoyed this little trip in Deb's Doll World Wild West show. So I hope you like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram. I think I already said that. And I hope you stay safe and happy trails. Hi, I forgot to mention Ron's Record Shop, Memory Lane Oldies, Thursday, 5 to 9 Eastern Time, is going to feature Western movie music. And I'm sure Gene and Roy and Dale will be part of that. So tune in, Ron's Record Shop, Thursday 5 to 9 on MemoryLaneOldies.com. Toodles.